Holy shit. Made this video about 17 times now. YouTube wouldn't process it. And then I made it and I canceled it. I hit the wrong button. I hit cancel instead, so I just wasted my time. So anyway, it should get shorter and shorter because I just won't bother with the extra. Alright, so anyway, it's just this pyrrho thing. Yeah, well, I'm done with pyrrho. And people who don't know the context, they don't know the context, they just don't care. I think what he's done this rude bullshit of commenting on videos that are basically just slandering me. Edible Napalm's video is idiotic. It's idiotic to call somebody a rape apologist because they don't think you have evidence to convict Thomas Jefferson of rape. It's, I think, idiotic to say that all sex between white men and black women before slavery ended was rape. I think it's just idiotic. To assume that most men enjoy raping women is idiotic. So yeah, I just think it's just really stupid a conversation to have. Sure, plenty of not good things happened during slavery, and especially to black women who had little choices in any of this shit. If they weren't going to get raped by the master, they were likely to get raped by the field slaves. So their choices were really bad. I mean, it wasn't like they could go out on a date or put a personal ad in, you know, and find Mr. Right. You know, their choice basically was whatever males were on the plantation, and that was it. And that ain't too good, is it? So anyway, but this whole idea of calling this rape, I think, just insults the word rape. It's just this stupid use of the word, and it's thoroughly insulting and insane to be calling people rape apologists because we don't have any evidence that Thomas Jefferson forced himself on any woman. It's just, you know, especially a woman he had a long-term 15, 20-year relationship with, whatever. I can't remember, I don't know how long he lived. But, you know, it was a long relationship, 6 kids. It's just, this is idiotic. And you want to play along, go ahead and play along. Fuck you, Pyrrho. I mean, it's just bullshit. And the bottom line is Pyrrho agrees with this. He agrees that this is a legitimate thing. You should be calling people rapists. All men who had sex with black women before slavery ended were rapists. He agrees with that premise. He thinks it's the same thing. If you had sex with an adult black woman before slavery ended, it's the same thing as statutory rape. It's the same thing as raping a non-competent minor. He doesn't seem to understand that the only thing that was preventing black women from giving liberal consent, free consent, was the fact that there was an illegitimate law that declared them slaves or property. And that was the only thing in their way, was an illegitimate law that declared them incompetent. Otherwise, they were perfectly competent, perfectly capable of giving consent, and they could certainly violate slavery and give their consent to have sex with an individual male of their choosing. That was certainly a possibility. And to say it never happened, or that it's unusual for it to happen or something, I think it's just crap. And for the sake of what? To make an idiotic video trying to say I'm a rape apologist somehow, or I'm somehow insensitive to rape or women in this cheap, just really disgustingly cheap manner. And Pyrrho's just playing along. And so why should I say anything but fuck you? And fuck you to anybody who wants to say otherwise. Fuck you. Okay, I don't really give a shit about picking sides. It's probably okay. I'd rather know who my enemies are. I'd rather have them on the other side of the fence. Clearly. So yeah, Pyrrho did make some kind of stupid ass comment here. Go ask him. Let's see. He basically said you don't have to ask me, you know, he'll tell you straight out that he thinks it's rape. Slaves can't consent, it's rape. Okay, that's what he said to him. Alright, you know, a guy that thinks sex with a slave is automatically rape? Me, just ask me. So there, he thinks it's automatically rape. Well, frankly, I think, you know, by that standard, you could just say that, you know, having sex with a drunk woman is automatically rape. Obviously, it's a circumstance where the male is likely, right, that we already know that men are likely to take advantage. They're they're not unlikely to take advantage. Most men are rapists at heart. So if the woman is at all compromised, the man is going to use methods of coercion and convincing and even extra liquoring up to try to rape them. Their objective is to rape them, and so we might as well just call it all rape, right? And the woman's obviously, I mean, what makes you more incompetent, being a slave or being drunk? Well, it seems obvious to me. Pyrrho might not understand that though. You know, being a drunk. But anyway, so yeah, by that standard, I guess I'm going to declare that all men who have sex with women who are drunk are rapists. I think it's only fair, because yeah, we know that all men are by nature rapists, and if the woman is at all compromised, they're going to take advantage of that compromised circumstance and always rape. So they're always raping. It's all rape. Rape everywhere. Just a horrible sack of shit video. And fuck Pyrrho for commenting on it, and fuck you all. You're all crazy and stupid. You're all really, really fucking dumb. Yeah. And hopefully I will be smart enough to hit the right button this time. But who knows when the video will post.